Out here, where the sun beats down on an endless sea of sand, the landscape seems almost timeless, vast, silent, and mysterious. Yet, hidden within this harsh expanse, you find something truly remarkable, an echo of civilizations long past. This is Palmyra, an ancient city in the heart of the Syrian desert where history and legend intertwine. They called it the Bride of the Desert, and you can see why. Its beauty is both haunting and unforgettable. Its honey-colored stones glow in the golden light, a testament to a history stretching back thousands of years, whispering stories of glory and loss. Standing here, you feel the immense weight of time. Stories of kings, traders, and travelers carried on the desert wind, each leaving their mark on these stones. Imagine caravans laden with silks and spices, making their way to the great cities of the Roman Empire, their footsteps shaping the very ground beneath us. Palmyra was their oasis, a vital crossroads and a cultural center where East met West, and ideas flowed as freely as goods. The art and architecture reveal a unique blend of cultures, a reminder that our world has always been connected, shaped by exchange and diversity. Grand arches and endless rows of columns march toward the horizon, echoing with the chatter of ancient markets and the dreams of those who built them. It's a city built to impress, but also a place for quiet reflection beneath 2,000-year-old pillars, where you can almost hear the whispers of the past. This journey into Palmyra is more than a history lesson. It's about connecting with those who lived, loved, and left their mark here, reminding us of our shared humanity. The story of Palmyra is one of resilience, beauty, and enduring heritage, surviving against all odds through centuries of change and challenge. It's a place that captures your heart and imagination, reminding us of our responsibility to protect these treasures for generations to come, so that their stories may never be forgotten. Palmyra's story is written in its location, etched into the very heart of the Syrian desert, where the golden sands stretch endlessly to the horizon. It stands right in the middle of a vast, arid expanse, a natural stopping point on the ancient trade routes that connected East and West for centuries. Here, Roman soldiers, Persian merchants, and Arab traders all met under the shade of Palmyra's palms, exchanging not just goods, but stories, customs, and dreams. The city grew rich by taxing caravans, but its true wealth was in ideas, languages, and beliefs that flowed as freely as the trade itself. The art and architecture here blend Roman and Persian influences, creating something uniquely Palmyrene, a style that can't be found anywhere else in the world. Palmyra celebrated diversity, with Latin, Greek, and Palmyrene Aramaic spoken side by side in its bustling streets and lively markets. Inscriptions in different scripts are found throughout the city, a symbol of its role as a bridge between cultures, where every stone tells a story of connection. The people worshipped a pantheon of gods, mixing local deities with Greek and Roman ones, reflecting a spiritual openness rare for its time. Grand temples and elaborate tombs reflected this rich spiritual life, standing as monuments to a city that embraced many faiths. Palmyra was a crossroads of humanity, not just trade, a meeting place for ideas, beliefs, and people from every corner of the ancient world. Its blending of cultures made it fascinating and distinct from any other city, a living mosaic of influences that shaped its identity. It teaches us that great things happen when cultures meet with curiosity and respect, and that openness can be a source of strength. Palmyra was a shining example of multiculturalism long before the word existed, a beacon of coexistence in a challenging landscape. Its legacy is a powerful lesson for our world today, a reminder that the crossroads of cultures can be places of extraordinary creativity and enduring peace. The heart of ancient Palmyra is its great colonnade, a magnificent avenue stretching over a kilometer. Walking here is like stepping back 2,000 years, surrounded by towering Corinthian columns. This was more than a road. It was a grand statement, connecting the monumental arch to the main temple. The street's gentle bends were hidden by the tetrapylon, a brilliant piece of urban planning. Bronze statues of the city's most important citizens once lined the colonnade. This was the center of public life. Business, socializing, and grand processions all happened here. Branching off were the agora, theater, and public baths, filling the city with life. Today, many columns still stand, symbols of endurance and pride. They've witnessed empires rise and fall, surviving centuries of change. Standing here, you're humbled by the scale of history and the legacy of those who built this extraordinary place. At the end of the Great Colonnade stood Palmyra's most sacred structure, the Temple of Bel. This vast religious complex was the spiritual heart of the city, blending Eastern and Western styles. Imagine a massive walled courtyard, with a grand gateway and a unique shrine at its center. The temple's design drew from Mesopotamian traditions, with exquisite carvings and zodiac reliefs on the ceilings. It was a testament to Palmyra's wealth, faith, and artistic vision. Tragically, the Temple of Bel was destroyed in 2015, a profound loss for all humanity. Its absence is a scar on the landscape and our collective memory. Yet through photographs and stories, its grandeur endures. The Temple of Bel reminds us why we must protect our shared world heritage. Palmyra's story would be incomplete without Queen Zenobia, its most formidable ruler. In the 3rd century AD, Zenobia seized power and dared to challenge Rome itself. Highly educated and charismatic, she led her armies to conquer Syria, Egypt, and parts of Turkey. For a brief moment, she ruled a vast empire from her desert capital. Zenobia declared her son emperor, minted coins, and built a court that became a center of learning. Her ambition was audacious. She wanted Palmyra to be more than a city-state. Ultimately, Rome struck back. Emperor Aurelian besieged Palmyra, and Zenobia was captured. Her empire fell, and Palmyra was sacked. Yet Zenobia's legacy endures, a brilliant woman who forged her own destiny. Her story echoes through the centuries as a symbol of courage and vision. Palmyra's brief empire in the sand remains one of history's most remarkable chapters. Zenobia's spirit still haunts the ruins, inspiring all who visit. Just outside Palmyra lies the Valley of the Tombs, a city of the dead. Here, wealthy families built elaborate funerary monuments to ensure their memory would last forever. Tower tombs rise like ancient skyscrapers, some holding hundreds of bodies. Inside, burial niches are sealed with lifelike stone portraits, connecting us to individuals across centuries. Underground hypogea, richly decorated with frescoes, served as eternal homes for families. The Tomb of the Three Brothers, with its vibrant mythological scenes, offers a glimpse into Palmyrene imagination. Temple tombs, influenced by Greco-Roman styles, completed the necropolis. All these tombs shared a purpose: to defy oblivion and preserve identity. The sculptures are not just markers, they are portraits meant to say, "I was here." In the Valley of the Tombs, surrounded by silent stone faces, you feel the universal human desire to be remembered. Palmyra's dead still whisper their stories to those who listen. Walking among Palmyra's ruins, you're struck by awe, sadness, and a deep connection to the past. The city's scale is overwhelming. Monumental arches and endless columns create a silent rhythm through time. The light transforms the ruins from golden sunrise to glowing sunset, making the stones seem alive. The desert's silence amplifies every sound: the wind, your footsteps, the echoes of history. You marvel at the artistry and engineering that built such grandeur in a harsh environment. Yet there's melancholy in the emptiness, a ghost city where life once thrived. Fallen columns and shattered sculptures remind us of what's been lost. But Palmyra endures, surviving conquest, earthquakes, and time itself. The ruins are a testament to resilience and creativity. Standing here, you feel connected to generations who stood in awe before you. Palmyra's story transcends time, linking us all in the shared human journey. Its echoes linger in the sand, inviting us to remember. In recent years, Palmyra became a casualty of modern conflict. The world watched as its monuments, including the Temple of Bel and Arch of Triumph, were destroyed. These acts of cultural vandalism left deep scars on Syria and the world's conscience. The ruins were not just Syrian heritage, they belong to us all. Yet, even in devastation, hope remains. Archaeologists and conservators are working to document and restore what was lost. The task is monumental, but every effort is a victory for culture over chaos. The future of Palmyra depends on global collaboration and a shared belief in the value of our collective history. One day, visitors may again walk its streets and learn its lessons of unity and endurance. Palmyra's story is more than that of one ancient city. It's a mirror reflecting our own world and responsibilities. Its stones have witnessed centuries of triumph and tragedy, echoing the hopes and dreams of countless generations. These places are libraries of stone, holding humanity's wisdom and memory. Every inscription, Every weathered column is a page in the story of civilization, waiting to be read and understood. They teach us where we came from and remind us of the fragility of our achievements. The scars on these ruins are reminders of both time's passage and the consequences of neglect. We are their temporary guardians with a duty to protect them. Our actions today will shape how these wonders endure for those who come after us. When we lose a place like the Temple of Bel, we all lose a part of ourselves. The loss is not just physical, but a wound to our collective identity and shared history. Protecting World Heritage is an essential investment in our shared future. It connects us across borders and generations, reminding us of what unites humanity. The challenges are immense, but it requires global effort and care. Only together can we ensure these irreplaceable sites survive the tests of time and conflict. We must support conservation, educate others, and raise our voices for preservation. Each of us has a role to play, no matter how small, in safeguarding our heritage. The sun will rise again over Palmyra, and its stones will glow in the desert light. Hope endures, just as these ruins have endured through centuries of change. With time and commitment, its wounds can heal. Restoration is not just about stone, but about healing the spirit of a place and its people. Let us promise to cherish, protect, and pass on these treasures so future generations can stand in awe of the Bride of the Desert and feel the connection to those who came before.